big up, and welcome to Red's Roll Call. Um, a little bit. Thanks, Red Archer supporter. Big up to Edward Lee. I sent the link. Bonkers. It was a interesting evening last night. Let me get this camera to make sure that it doesn't it keeps trying to make me disappear. Um, and Big up Adam. Big up Red for Life. Good to see everyone up for Red roll call, even myself included, because it is, like I said, it is early in the morning. Ooh. And sometimes it takes a little getting, a little running to get used to it. Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, High Lord. I know it is just getting into the little bit past the 12 o'clock hour, but we are only like an hour and change away from the big game. Big up, Lee. How are you?
Good, mate. Good. Looking forward to it.
Definitely. Um, huge episode for tonight. I have a fun little segment of a little bit of trivia for you guys. Also, I have my interpretation of what I think Slot is going to be putting in as the lineup. We can talk about what you'd like, or we can talk about if you even agree with what I think is going to be the lineup. Give you a little update as to some of the players that are available and aren't available. And from there, we will go also into maybe a score prediction. So let's start the show off by saying please smash the like button. But the like minimum is what we always strive for. And to make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. That's what we got to do. Big up AR. Big up AR. How are you? All right. So Monday night had everything. Had fire, had goals, and had controversy. Even had a teenage sensation with the match winner in stoppage time, which gave us a 3-2 victory. But let's be clear, there's work to be done because we have to keep pace. It's the beginning of the season, but we still got to keep pace. So now our Reds will take on the dreaded Arsenal, the dreaded Gooners. And it does make a difference because the Gooners have really started off pretty decently. Arsenal, it's been clean sheets. Yeah, they had some control, and they obviously have they have played well against Manchester United, but they also really played well against Leeds at home, and they had a dominant 5-0 win over them. Gyökeres was finally on the score sheet. Timber was clicking, and now Eze has joined the likes of being someone that could be a player that we'd have to worry about. Do you think that we are still vulnerable defensively, Lee? Do you think that's a issue? That's like the main underlining issue for this game today, or do you think
Yeah.
that we can pull it together?
Yeah, I think we can do it, but it's a task because we were fairly shambolic at times in the first two games. Does that sound okay? Yeah? Sure, sound okay. Okay. Yeah, we were fairly shambolic in the first two games, and that's got to improve like quite a bit today for us to get a result. Because, against this team, they will, they'll test us like, and if we're lacking in areas, they'll exploit it. So we've got to be on our mettle today. I'm hoping McAllister is fit enough to start because we really need him. If he isn't, I'll have even more worries about the final results if he can't start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the whole thing is that we can't afford to have I think the mental lapses that we've had because there's been some, for the most part, defensively, we've been okay, at times really good. However, there's been those lapses that have occurred where you're just like, wow, how can that happen? You know? And that's the main issue with what we have to do. I mean, McAllister, like you said, he's back in training. If is he going to be available? That's the big question. If he's going to be 90 minutes available, that's the very big question. I've always said that
Yeah.
McAllister is the player that I honestly do think is our maestro of the middle. I think he is the glue that makes our midfield work. Some people don't think that as much so, or don't think he's that essential. But
No,
I
he
definitely
is, mate. He's essential. Him and Gravenberch are both essential. Without either of them, we're significantly less potent as a side. We're not as strong through the middle, and we give up chances easier when either of them isn't there. And that's no reflection on the players who are put in their place, but they're just not as good as them. None of the players who we get in their place are as good as them. Can I just mention what Highlaw put in the chat? He's put that we conceded more goals in these first 2 games than we did in our first 8 games last season. That's a
oh my
corker of a
goodness.
stat, innit? It took us,
Yeah, let me see that.
over 8 games to concede this many last season.
Yeah, that's a hell of a stat. Big up, Brian. Big up, Brian.
Hi,
Little
Brian.
roll call.
Did you hear that stat then? The Highlaw told us we've conceded more in these first 2 games than we have in the first 8 games last season. It's crazy, that, isn't it?
It's pretty crazy,
Yeah,
right?
I heard that. Yeah. I heard that a couple of days ago, yeah. 7. I thought it was 7, but
Gotta change this.
Keep putting your scores in too, people. I am starring them for just in case we don't. I don't want to run out of time at the end of the show.
To be honest, I'm saying it's got to change, but I fancy a 2-1, sorry, a 2-2 today. So we might yet again concede 2 goals. I'm hoping we win 2-1, but I have a feeling for the 2-2. And that will be conceding 2 goals yet again. But as long as they earn them as the well-earned goals that you can't really argue with, I won't be too harsh. But if they're pathetic things like a cock-ups, like, some set piece that like should be gotten rid of, I won't like it. You know what I mean? Because we've had long enough to work on it this week. We should have expected this. We will have expected this against them. So I'm expecting us to cope with it, to be able to cope with it, because they will be like, they'll be probing, won't they, to see if there's any weaknesses there in our team, like in that position.
I did hear you say 2-2. I heard Steve Nicol on ESPN FC when they were saying their scores or saying their results, their result predictions. I think they do give the score predictions too, but he was saying that he would be happy with a draw. Is that?
Well, I said that the other night, that it wouldn't be the end of the world. I wouldn't be happy with it, but it wouldn't be the end of the world in terms of the title race.
The thing about it is that would you be happy with it? It's like a little bit too far, I think.
I think probably what he means is he's accepted. Obviously, what would make him happy is a win, but he's accepted a draw in the current circumstances, like with the form we've been in. It might be a bit much expecting them to win, but I think if McAllister starts, we can definitely win today. It all hinges on that for me. McAllister gets to start, we've got a good chance of winning, perhaps. Without it, much less so.
Wow. Brian, is McAllister that much of a difference maker for you as well? And and also about the draw thing too. Are you accepting of a draw? I understand, or is it more of like, because I think that I'm more accepting of a win only, considering it's Anfield. If it was the Emirates, it'd be a different story. I mean, maybe then, especially Arsenal is a good team, then maybe you're a little more accepting of a draw. But at home, I don't know if accepting a draw is necessarily in the cards. What do you think, Irishman?
Stevie, yeah, Stevie. That's what he says. That's what he says. A draw really is only something you can kind of analyze after a game, because if you're 3-0 up and you throw away a lead and you lose and it's 3-3, or if you're 2-0 down and you get it back to 2-2, I mean, that's why I never really go with the draw thing. I think it's going to be maybe 3-2. I don't see what's going to magically change overnight. With us kind of defensively, and they're still a pretty strong team. So I think they'll probably get at least one goal, and we'll just have to keep going at them.
Already, I have confirmed lineups already.
Sorry.
No, you're right. My apologies. I just saw that we have confirmed lineups already. Usually it's like an hour before kickoff, but I guess kickoff is 12:30, correct?
Half
an hour and 10, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Usually it's like an hour before we like we have to like resort to, excuse me, like the Twitter leaked, style confirmed lineups. But I have a confirmed lineup too, by the way. I'll wait. I apologize for interrupting you, Brian.
No, you're fine. Yeah, like the guys, like Mac was saying, or Lee was saying, McAllister's is big, so Mac is starting. So there you go. But yeah, I just think I think we'll beat them, but I can't like watch what I've seen us play like for the last couple of games. Go, I back us to keep a clean sheet, so we're going to need to score a couple to beat them. But we're more than capable of doing that. So 3-2, 3-1, something like that.
I can give you the confirmed lineups that I have. So it's Ali, it's Dom at right back. It's going to be Ibu, Virgil, Kirkez, Grav, McAllister, and then it's going to be Salah, Wirtz, Cody, and Ekatike. And for them, they'll have Martinelli, Gyökeres, Madueke. They'll have Rice, Zubimendi. They'll have Marino, Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, and Brea as their lineup. That's the confirmed lineups that I have in front of me.
Nice one, bro.
Big up, JK, by the way. What were you saying?
Bro. No, all good, bro. All good. Hope you guys too. Adelante, Lee, Brian.
Yes, mate. Good to me. It's good to see you, Auntie. Hylo's saying that Man City are winning. My fears might be coming true. Rodri's back in the winning.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1-0. It's 1-0. It's not like they're. It is at Brighton, but it is 1-0. It's 0-0. West Ham, Forest in the 62nd minute of that game. How are you feeling about that lineup, JK? Hearing what the lineup is, and how do you feel about the Arsenal's lineup?
Yeah, ours first. I'm pretty happy with that lineup. I think it's probably one of the best we've got. Sabot's still playing at right back, and that'll give us the energy up and down. Where we've got pre-roll right back, you know what I mean? And then you got McAllister back, so that's a good thing as well. So I think we sort of miss McAllister sometimes in the last two games. You know what I mean? A bit of his know-how. The Arsenal team, bro, they ain't got Saka, Odegaard, and Eze on the bench. I think Saka for me, I think Odegaard for me is probably one of their best players as well. I think Odegaard's quality. And he's on the bench, so that's a good thing. So two of their main guys, Odegaard and Saka, are out, sort of, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you our bench. Actually, Hylar just put in our bench. Ardashvili, Gomez, Bradley, Robbo, Jones. Our new vice captain, excuse me, Robbo, Jones, Endo, Elliott, Chiesa, and Rio. Are you just seeing what we have? Really, that's interesting. Considering,
just looking at the Arsenal team, Nice one earlier, putting that up there. Not great, bro. I'm not. It's all right. It ain't great.
You mean the
I mean,
starting lineup not great, or is it because of the players that would have started?
missing. Yeah. Odegaard and Saka would made a difference, 100%.
Okay.
Something they can fall back on, no doubt will. Injuries.
By the way,
in fact, they've already started. I've seen it.
There is no Saka's out, just so you know.
On the bench, he said. Didn't you say, JK, Saka's on the bench?
Odegaard is, and Eze.
Saka is out.
Saka's got a worse injury, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Their bench is Mascherano, Lewis Skelly, Odegaard, Inari, Uman, Eze, Trossard, and Harman Anus. No Saka.
Okay. Still got a good team, haven't they? Good team.
Yeah, I mean, Trossard can be a pain in the butt. Eze is obviously very super talented. And Odegaard, it is surprising. Maybe that says that Odegaard, is that saying more that Odegaard's he's fit, but not 90 minutes fit, basically? Do you think that's the reason why he's starting, or do you think it's tactical that he's not starting Odegaard? Pick up Nolante, by the way. Do you think it's tactical that he's the reason why he's not starting Odegaard? Or is it just fitness reasons? Nolante?
I reckon it might be a bit from him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a bit of both from him. After watching him at bloody set pieces, know that much.
Yeah, I think. Are you with us, Nolante? No? Yes? No, we can't. I don't hear you. I'm not hearing anything. You guys hearing Nolante?
No.
No.
I just want to make sure I wasn't the only one. Is that midfield a midfield that we should be able to handle, do you think? Of Rice, Zuman, and Marino?
Yeah. I'm confident that our midfield, I hope just like Max is up to speed as possible. Then we should be in for a good game. We can have no excuses, really.
Brian, do you believe this right here?
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you now, Monte.
Okay.
Do you subscribe to this right now? Do you subscribe to this? I think this is kind of silly. Of what Trudon's saying. There are people out there that are really like hell bent on trying to make Dom a right back. Yes? No?
I know. Are you asking me?
Oh, yes. Irishman, Brian. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, two guys aren't fit to play. He plays right back. That's it. He's just doing the job. That's it. I mean, he's not a right back.
I mean, even if, and don't you think, wouldn't you agree if Gomez was, I know Gomez is on the bench, but even if Gomez was, if you were confident that you can get a full game out of Gomez, I think even Gomez starts it before at right back before Dom does. Would you agree with that? Too far.
No, I am because we kind of figured he could do good, but like he's only had one game. This is up against Arsenal now. I prefer him over. I don't think Joey has it in his legs to play right back for us anymore. I think maybe he can just cover centre half and kind of a deep line left back kind of thing. I don't really think he has the energy. Probably asking for trouble, asking Joey to. So look, that's just me. I think Dom has the athleticism and the fitness more than anything else. He has the athleticism and the fitness. and he'll follow instructions to the letter. So I think he's fine at right back. But yeah, when Ramsey and Frimpong are fit again, he's not going to be playing right back.
Okay. Trudon was bringing up the 3 defenders. It's crazy, meaning that we have, I think what he's mentioning is, well, technically 4 defenders, I guess he must be referring to, considering we have Gomez, Bradley, Robbo, and Endo on the bench. A little bit, I don't know, I guess it's not too crazy. 4 defenders and one obviously a DM, but 4 defenders, and then also Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Chiesa, and Rio. Is that enough firepower on the bench? Do you think, Nolante? Is that enough firepower on the bench for you?
No, but it is what it is. We just have to do what we have to do. I mean, I can see. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, Jones will come in at some point, in my opinion, at some point in the game, and Robbo. And then Chiesa, Rio. I don't know which one will come on. Maybe Chiesa or maybe Rio, probably because of his match works. It's okay. It's a decent bench, but we'll see.
I can see that happening. I'll ask the entire panel this one. I can see Rio getting into this game, to be honest with you. Just as much as I could probably see, I think he is on the bench too. Most likely he is. Actually, let me double check. Actually, you know what? He wasn't on the bench. They don't have their. I don't think Arsenal has their young gun.
No, he's not on there. Max Stallman. No, he's not on there.
Very interesting. Is that them trying to shield him or something? Maybe. Is this game too big? Huh?
No, you're not playing as good as he is. You're not playing a 15-year-old in this type of game, even off the bench. That's just that's madness right there.
Yeah, that is madness. He's only 15 years old. I thought he was older than that. Jeez. No, actually, Max Dahlman's he's on here. He's on here. He's on the subs. He's not a starter. I was just wondering who's.
No, starter. No. Okay, I'll have to check that again.
Yeah, I'm looking at the substitutions right here. Max Dahlman. I could see them trying. I know what you're saying, but I could see for some reason like a storyline being created that it was possibly the 2 of the brightest young English talents got on the pitch at the same time, type situation. Is that too much of a storybook? Am I doing the Hollywood thing too much or something here? That's just that's an open question to anyone that wanted to field it. Is that too Hollywood?
Well, they are, 2 of the top young talents. Yeah, 2 of the top young talents, without a doubt. Down, that's a hell of a young age, really. If he gets, I don't really. I don't want them to be able to say, "Oh, cool, we're doing this, so let's bring on Max Dellman." It'd be great to say, not have to bring on Rio to ask him to do something. It'd be great if we were 2-0 up and we could give him 15 minutes, maybe. But I'd like to see Rio get on. But I think he will definitely be one where we'll just see how the game is playing out. Like I said, it'd be great to have a big lead and be able to say, yeah, cool, we can give him some time. Or, like I said, that's not just any ordinary goal he scored before, so he's shown he can come on and make an impact. So maybe he can do that too. I'm not putting anything past this kid at the moment. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to sit back and watch and see what happens, because it's been nothing but good. So he's kind of writing his own scripts there at the moment, like. But you're right, yeah. With the English press, like if two the best young English talents in a long time both coming on and playing Anfield, it would be a big story, yeah.
That would be a huge story. By the way, James Milner just got that goal, by the way. Big up. James Milner got the goal. AR reporting that, or relaying to us that he did the Jota celebration, the game controller celebration. Definitely rest in peace, Jota, for sure. James Milner, jeez, still doing duty. And on top of that, James Milner, that's who you go with for your. I know he's got an incredible penalty kick, record, and he's got a whole list of accolades that go with his ability to score penalties. But okay, I would have thought Brighton would have had, I don't know, maybe Welbeck takes the penalty or something, right? Or Welbeck's not on any longer, but
Yes, Jota is right. Milner is right. Good to hear that.
it's just weird to see Milner's name be on the score sheet. That's, I guess, why I'm saying it. At his age, it is definitely different to see his.
I wasn't sure he was still playing. I had to ask that last week or something. Was he still playing for them? And, yeah, he was always great on pens, wasn't he? He was a cert on pens.
Yeah, it is 1-1 in that game. Brighton, Man City, 72nd minute in. It is still 0-0 in the Forest West Ham game. And we have 2 games left on the lineup. We have Liverpool, obviously, but we also have Villa versus Crystal Palace. I guess I don't have to do my predicted lineup since I did my predicted lineup was close, but I didn't. I put Bradley. I thought Bradley was going to be fit enough to start it right back today. Do you have any concerns about Bradley ever really like getting past this little hiccup of being unable to keep fit? Pretty much, it seems like he's been more times than not finding himself on the men with a niggle here or a niggle there. Do you think that, JK?
Bro, it's like in football, you're gonna have your up and downs with injuries. Some players have a career where they rarely get injured and stuff, but it's the rough and tumble of the Premier League. Every football league has injuries and stuff. This lad, he's had a few. You know what I mean? It's worrying a little bit. And the timing of it weren't great as well, with Frimpong also being injured. But I think hopefully he should be all right, bro. Like, he's on the bench, yeah? That's cool.
So we already have our predictions. We already have a little bit of. Do you guys have score predictions? Do you have score predictions, by the way?
2-1.
Let me get. I'm gonna bring up some of the while you get that. I'm gonna make sure that I didn't miss anyone in the chats. But 2-1, you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
You got scorers for us on that.
I'll nominate one, and that's Hugo. Don't know about the other.
Okay. How about for you, Ryan? Do you have a score prediction?
Yeah, Simon said earlier, 3-1 or 3-2. So let's just say 3-2.
Okay. 3-2.
I'll go with.
Real quick, I'll let you go ahead. I'll read this out.
Just 2-1, bro. I'll go with a 2-1.
Okay.
2-0, 2-0. Let's go 2-0. Come on.
2-0. All right.
Yeah. 2-0.
Milante?
2-2.
2-2. I'm gonna stick with my my Diana Ross 4-1. Like, I'm coming out type thing. Why not? Gomez is being linked to AC Milan. Adam is saying he has a problem selling him as he won't be able to play 3 games a week. But if we do sell him, we need Gehi and another central back. Would you have an issue if he were to go to AC Milan? I I don't know if AC Milan is going to pay what we would probably rate him at. They might, but I just don't really think so. Go ahead, KK. What do you think?
Gomez, bro, like he's had his issues with his injuries, ain't he? Right now we need a fit Gomez, filling any position at the back. So for me, if he's gonna stay fit, I want to let him go. If Milan want to buy him, that's a different story. But realistically, defense-wise, we ain't in a position to really let anyone go. Tsimikas, yeah, cool. We've got 3 left backs. But other than that, I want to let no one go. All depends on his issues of the injuries.
Yeah, everyone's scores in the chat. I'm going to show you guys the chat scores. Austin, Hilo, supporter. All right. I think I have one. Yep. All right. Bunch of scores being put in here. So
Your sound is gone, 12th.
yeah, my sound went out for some reason. I don't know. Hope you can hear me now, right?
I was just saying, your mic is a lot lower than everybody else's.
Okay. Check. All right. Ekatike, Cody, Wirtz, 3-1. Bonkers says. Adam says team that will start. Ali, Bradley, Kanate, Virgil, Kirkes, Ryan, McAllister, Wirtz, Gappo, and Hugo was his prediction in Salah, and he said the score would be 2-1. Trudon's got it 2-1, and 2-1 Arsenal. He has it. He hopes that he's wrong. Okay. 2-1 Liverpool. Edward. KJ joins Brian with the 3-2 Liverpool score. Hash has a 3-3. Dustin has a 2-1. Hylor has a 3-2. Red Armchairs. Okay, so a bunch of 3-2s. Okay. And Red Armchairs has 3-2. Hylor has 3-2. And Philip, again, has a 2-1. Ekatike and Salah for us. Eze, off the bench for Arsenal to score. Is it going to be, if it is a 3-2 game, are you looking for we have 3 goals, we come out firing, we get 3 goals, and we kind of set the tone, and then we drop the ball a little bit by letting them back in the game? Or is it going to be a back and forth one where we squeak out a winner? What's your gut feeling thinking that this game is going to be more like if it comes down to the script that they might write for you, Brian, at least, and then we'll go to Lee.
I don't look at it like that. I couldn't, if I could tell you what way the game is going to go beat for beat. I just try and look at it in terms of, we're not very good at defending set pieces. We haven't been very good at defending. They're a good team. We've let in 2 goals now in both of our last games, so I reckon they're going to score at least 1 or 2. So I think we're going to beat them. So to beat them, we'll probably need to score 3. But when, how, I don't know. Maybe Ekatike will get one. That's a bit about it. But I just try and break it down on how I think it'll go. I just can't see us keeping a clean sheet. So we're going to have to score at least 2 to win it.
I know my microphone's
Yeah, you're gone again. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna try to make sure that the connection's tight in the back. But go ahead throughout the panel if you can tell me what you feel about how the game's going to Do you think we're going to be Is it going to be back and forth? Is it going to be more so? We're going to be chasing the game, or is it more so maybe Arsenal's going to have to find lightning in the bottle to try to catch us.
That's any one of you guys. I've already said what
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. For me, I reckon the game's going to be the last two games a bit frantic and that. Look, I hope Slot's had a week with the defensive side of the game, of the team, and told them, we can't concede any more goals. And already, look, for me, everyone loves last minute winner winning 3-2. Yeah, I understand that. But realistically, I don't really want that. If you know what I mean, I want us to like smash a team 3-4-0 now and again. So that's what I'm looking for, bro. I know it's Arsenal, hard team and that, but they're missing a few important pieces of the jigsaw. So we should take advantage of that.
I'm looking forward to the game, but like I think it'll be a bit of a crummy one to enjoy because of the way Arsenal play. It's not a game I look forward to each season, playing Arteta's Arsenal. I'm reasonably confident, but I don't think it would be like a beautiful match to watch. They rarely are against these.
Lee, have you seen their team? They have 4 centre halves and 3 defensive midfielders.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their whole gig. They've got, Rice will go box to box or whatever, but they've got Rice, Marino, Zubamendi in the middle, and then Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, and Calafiori. That's four centre halves across the back, and then 3 DMs in front of them.
Yeah,
that's just a horrible. That's horrible defensive football. So I don't expect them to be easy to break down. If they just want to sit there and be all horrible, they can do that very easy, I reckon.
That's what they're gonna do, isn't
it? And then just look for set pieces. Then something on the break. If we do like what we did against Bournemouth,
we frustrate them and hit them on the break. If they do move forward an inch, a few inches, a few feet.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a lot of ambition from Arteta, at least not for the first half an hour, maybe anyway. But I'm not expecting much in terms of that. What have they got? If VVD can handle Gyökeres, which I'm sure he'll enjoy the thought of trying to handle Gyökeres, I mean, they don't have a hell of a lot. Then all that leaves you is Martinelli and Madueke. Wouldn't be I wouldn't be mad about that after 8 years and £1 billion. That's the way they're still doing shit. I wouldn't be overly happy if I was an Arsenal fan.
But he sort of played that role in football as well. He weren't really 15 goals a season midfielder, you know what I mean, bro? So he's going to play football the way he was as a player. Boring. Come on. Yeah. Fair play to West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham.
I had a funny feeling Bowen would score today. Weird. Yeah.
You had a feeling he was scoring? Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a funny feeling. Look, did you hear about Paqueta might go to Villa? That's a mad one. Not really big money, 40 million. So, and he's playing today. So, yeah, how that works out.
KJ is asking, what's their 11? I haven't. Okay, you haven't seen Arsenal's 11. Arsenal's 11 once again is Martinelli, Gyökeres, Madueke, Rice, Zubamendi, Marino, Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber. Chris Tucker. It's not Chris Tucker.
Smokey. Smokey's playing from.
Timber and Raya.
I fear Michelmadino as much as Gyökeres today. Because Michelmadino, on set pieces and that, and occasionally from open play, can be dangerous in the box. Got to watch him well today.
Let's hope Abdullah and KJ as well. In the chat. We can.
What's your key matchup for today? I'll give you my key matchups for today. If you can give like 3, maybe one, if not one, or up to 3. I have 3 key matchups today, but I was going to say my key matchups today are obviously Virgil versus Gyökeres. I think power versus power is going to be an interesting duel between the two behemoths. I have also Wirtz versus Rice. I know our magician Wirtz hasn't necessarily hit the ground running to the extent that a lot of us would like to see him. However, I do think that I do have Wirtz scoring in this game, so I'm hoping that that could be the case. Salah versus Calafiori, experience versus energy. Mo loves a goal against the Gunners, obviously. Those are my 3. If you had to give one, at least one, if not, you can give up to 3. But if you had to give one, what would yours be, Lee? Your key matchup to watch in this game.
I'd be interested to see Gyökeres against Madueke. I'm assuming that's what it is because Martinelli will play left. Because Gyökeres has a tough evening against Alanga, so I'll be interested to see how he does today with Madueke. Another thing I want to see Ekitike up against Saliba and Gabriel. They were the best defence aside from our defence in the league last year, so I want to see how he copes with being up against 2 top players. I mean, I'm sure he knows Saliba from the French setup. But yeah, I want to see how he does. I predicted a goal for him, and I'll stick with it. I hope I haven't jinxed the poor boy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've done that a few times last season, jinxed people.
I know. I just said by saying he's going to score, I might have jinxed him, but I hope I haven't.
With him having 3 out of 3, I feel quite confident predicting that he would score today.
I hope that. 2-0 West Ham, by the way. 2-0 West Ham.
They needed that result. Mm-hmm.
They needed it immensely. We're in the 90th minute of that game, too. 90th minute. That would be a huge, huge upset. Brian, do you have a key matchup for this game that you're keeping your eye on?
Yeah, I think it's going to be about kind of battles all over the pitch, this one. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have kind of, people that they're going to be directly competing with. I think
3-0, by the way.
I think Rice might be more of a McAllister combat.
Benji in there.
Wirtz might be. I don't know, but I think VVD versus Gyökeres is going to be a big deal. I think obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I think Virgil will look forward to playing someone like him, big striker. So yeah, if he wins that battle, that'll be one of the main ones. So yeah, and hopefully Ekitike can stay away from Gabriel and Saliba and just move around them, not get tied up with them. Gyökeres is going to want to play up front through the middle. Ekitike can just float around, see what he can get in, see what kind of mischief he can create with Wirtz and Gakpo switching it around and stuff. So but I think Virgil up against Gyökeres would be the one that would stand out for me anyway.
Okay. Shoot on giving the score updates before even my app's got the score updates. 2-1 Brighton, 3-0 West Ham, by the way. Both are going. One is already into his 90th minute. In the Brighton game, we just entered the 90th minute. Big games there. Big games. Big results so far for the 2 players, or for two teams. JK, do you have a signature matchup, key matchup that you are looking at in this game that you can keep your eye on as well?
Ekitike against Saliba and the other lad, Gabriel. Yep, that's the one.
That's the one you have your eye on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nalate? Any key matchup you'd like to point out?
I mean, it's like I think Brian said, it's all over the. You can name every player as a key battle, but I'm going to do the one which is an obvious one, which KJ put in the chat, and that's Wirtz against Zubi. Because Wirtz, again, isolation's been very underwhelming, and like I said, we need to see the quality. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but this is a game. This is a big game. This is the chance to do it. And obviously, Supermendy is quietly. I mean, the first game he's gone about his business. So we need Wirtz to just kind of put his stamp in the game, and it ain't a better game to do it. So let's see. But you could say it for 1 to 11 all over the pitch. So yeah, but that's what I'm looking at anyway.
Unscripted Sports Show is asked to the panel, is this the last season for Pep at City? That's a tough one.
I fervently hope so.
Yeah. Trudon is saying City fans saying Pep out. No way.
No, they're not Trudon. Stop it.
Maybe he's trying to speak it into existence. And Trudon saying yes, they are. I wouldn't go as far as to say Pep out, or I wouldn't go as far as to say Pep is going to be out. Excuse me. But it will be very interesting settings if City don't get some type of trophy this year. If City goes winless in the trophy count, I think it will be very interesting to see how if the citizens have and especially will have hopefully by then. I mean, they're already into the season, and we still haven't gotten this, this result from the tribunal, if you want to call it that, for their 130 allegations. So it will be interesting. One of those games, still 2-1, still 3-0. Those games haven't gone final just yet. Does anyone else have? Do you guys have any other? Do you have a different viewpoint with Pep? Do you guys want to say a different viewpoint, or do you agree with that viewpoint that Pep's job, I think, is still got some security going into next year? It's a matter of does Pep?
I would imagine so on what he's done so far. If he wants to stay, what I'm hoping is that he won't want to stay at a certain point, and he'll leave before that contract's up in 2 years. That's what I'd really like. For him to just call it,
he did just sign his own scheme, like you said, an extension to his contract at least. Adam is saying Pep will leave at the end of the season. Everyone's got to leave.
Is his last year? Is his last year? Huh? I'm sure it's his last year.
He's got one more. He signed a 2-year deal last year for this season.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, look, everyone said he would go at the end of this season. So a lot of people said I'd defeat he would stay because he's not gonna go just like that. But look, football, it is what it is. Cycles. Let's say if he doesn't win the trophy, let's just say this season, then yeah, so he'd be laughed at. I think that'd be the first time in his managerial career. I think he's gone to 2 seasons without a trophy, which is a bit of a mad thing. But at the end of the day, man, you can't do. I mean, we can talk about 116, and I like to be I look at things in that aspect without without Liverpool shades on. I'll just have to be real. You can't complain what he's done. Yes, he has the money, he hasn't helped, but at the end of the day, us Liverpool fans, we would bite. I mean, again, maybe not all. So I won't speak but for myself. I mean, what he's won, treble. I will bite your hand off. So it is what it is. It's just circles, isn't it? I mean, look, if they lose today, yeah, but look, it's game week 3. Let's see 15. Let's see December halfway, and then we can have a conversation. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Brian, is that your assessment too?
Yeah, I think he'll go in the summer. Yeah,
Oh, he'll go in the summer. Wow. Okay.
yeah, I think he'll walk in the summer. Yeah,
I hope
yeah,
so. I
I
think
think
12 months is about as much more as I can put up with him. Like, it actually annoys me now. It's got to that point. Like, we're just seeing the man talking annoys me.
Okay.
For me as well, bro. I think it's sort of sizzling out. Fair play to him. He's won a lot. I think Brian said it over the last year about the signings are not really Pep Guardiola signings. I really believe that as well. So, yeah, spend a lot of money, put the team on the map.
7
Good
minutes of
manager.
extra time, by the way, is
Yeah.
what you have to go through for the Brighton game. 9 minutes of extra time is what is looking like for a lot of extra time, added minutes to both of those games. We had 11 minutes. People were crying about that apparently, and now these games have a lot of extra minutes added to them as well. I have I have a quiz set up for us since we're like almost an hour in, about
One, two.
33. What's that?
No, because Haley's saying my mic is loud. So I'm just checking with you. That's what I was asking you guys. Is it that bad or?
No, it's at a good volume. Can hear you like well.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Loud.
Let me double check. Make sure I haven't missed it. No, it should be good.
Okay, so
Slow. I adjusted it to make it
okay. All right. Okay. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's saying apparently it's loud, so I'm just just asking you guys, but that's fine. Okay.
West Ham has gone final 3-0. Still waiting for that Brighton game to go final for a 2-1 victory, possibly for Brighton.
Can I just say a last word on Guardiola? Like, he is a great manager and I respect what he's done, but the circumstances and how he's done it at Man City, I think he will live to regret being at Man City, because he'll know that the stuff he won is tarnished and people will overlook it. Because I think they will. There's a few things that get out, I reckon anyway. He'll regret it in the future.
If the verdict comes back bad, I think then, in the sense of the verdict says that they're guilty, which a lot of us are hoping that we see that type of justice. I think, and City goes winless. I think then you'll see Pep do what some of you suggested, which is bow out. But I think that he's what's going on?
I know someone said someone playing TV in the background. I don't know who that is.
But I think he'll try to still fight for something. If he gets a trophy, or especially if he gets a trophy, he'll probably fight for another day. I have some trivia for us, so we can do it we'll do it as a collective, because I only have 11 questions. You guys can kind of like, if one of you knows the answer type thing. I'm not going to take 3 different answers, but I'll just say, if you guys like come to a consensus, I'll allow for you to do that. All I ask is don't check, obviously don't Google, but don't look at the chat. You can play along as well. You guys ready for this one? Since we're about 55 minutes in, this should take probably about 10, 15 minutes maybe, and then we'll let you guys. Yeah. Okay. All right. Question number one. Who scored Liverpool's winning goal against Arsenal in the 2019 5-5 Carabao Cup thriller? That's in the penalty shootout, at least. Who was the scorer in that game, or who scored the winning kick? You guys want to take a guess or come up to a consensus?
What year was it?
2019.
What month, like, so I know what season it was in.
Jeez. Okay. Hold on. Let me
Yeah, was it 18-19 or 19-20?
19?
Yeah, it was 18-19 season or 19-20 season.
Here we played him in the Caribou Cup, so.
But still, which season?
I'll get it for you. Hold on.
But I think he's asking who scored the winning penalty, not who scored the game-winning goal.
Yeah, Penn, yeah.
I remember the penalty shootout, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know.
It says 2019. It was October 30th, 2019.
Okay, so that was 19-20 season when we won the title. Was it Tacky? Did Tacky score the winning pen?
I don't know, lads. It's up to you.
The answer you guys all want to go with?
I might be wrong with that one. I was just throwing that out there. What do you guys reckon? The year we won the title. Winning pen and after. Well, you said that. What score was the game? Was the game 2-2 and then it was?
It's a high score. It's 4-4 or 5-5. One of the two. From where I remember.
5 goals.
5-5.
I can't remember that.
Kelleher would have started. Yeah. No, I'm sure Ox scored. I'm sure Ox scored.
You guys know.
I get it.
You know this game so well.
Yeah.
We went to penalties.
I can't remember for the life of me. I'll stick. Tacky's my best answer. The year after we won the Champions League, we had Tacky, I think, and we won the title, didn't we? I think.
Okay,
That's
is that the one you guys are good with?
I know JK hasn't said I don't.
Tacky.
I don't know. JK can hear us. I don't know. Yeah, I'll go whatever. Levante hasn't said anything other than I don't know. I've only heard Tacky, so
I fear I'm wrong with that, like, but I'll give it a whirl.
I'll go with God. I'll go with Milner.
Okay.
Milner.
I'd probably go with Milner as well.
We're just doing a consent.
Yeah. I mean, if any of you know, I'd rather Milner as well as a guess.
Say Milner is a good choice. Trust me, that he would.
I mean, we're all supposed to be playing together. Like, it's not each one of us.
Yeah.
We won 5-4, and normally, if Milner is involved in pens, he's normally our first penalty kick taker. Just so you know, that's what I've seen him do. Most times, he's the one that steps up and takes the first penalty kick. But it was Curtis Jones was the answer that we're looking for. Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones on the last penalty.
Curtis Jones stepped up and took the last penalty. Shout out to KJ telling us that Dijk had those in that game. Milner did have a goal in that game, but meaning like Milner not only had a goal in that game, but it was a penalty. But he also stepped up and took was our first penalty kick taker too, and scored that goal too. Our penalty kick takers. Listen to these 5 penalty kick takers real quick. You probably don't remember this lineup, and this is bold. Milner, Lallana, Ryan Brewster, Divock Origi, and Curtis Jones are the first 5 that we sent up to take penalties. It's pretty bold. That's pretty bold. All right. Well, so we can get through this. That was
I like it.
Well, it's all good. We'll get the next one. How about that? Question is, which Arsenal striker scored a hat trick or a brace against Liverpool? The 16 season.
Can't hear that, man. I can't hear. I just heard something about a hat trick, and that was it.
Okay, let me make sure my mic is still good. Okay. I said, which Arsenal striker scored a hat trick? I'll even accept if he scored a brace against Liverpool in the 2015-2016 season.
I mean, so he. I don't know. I'll just say Giroud. I don't really get it. It's if maybe he qualifies for both. I'll say Giroud. I don't know what you guys.
Okay.
What you
Can
guys
I
think?
ask
I don't
you
know.
again? Sorry, I missed it then, the question. What was it?
2015, 2016. What player scored? The original question was, what players has scored a hat trick? That was my original question. I included the brace, but we could just go. What player scored a hat trick? What Arsenal player scored a hat trick in 2015 or 2016 against Liverpool?
Oh, well, it isn't our shaving because that was earlier. That was ages before. Bugger me, 15, 16. Well, Aubameyang weren't there yet either, was he? Giroud's
No,
probably
just before.
Brian.
Yeah.
That was the years of Olivier Giroud.
Aye, Ollie Gyro.
Yeah. What's your consensus? We'll try and make this quick because we got to go through. I still got 9 more to go.
Well, he seems like
You
a
want to go
safe
with Brian?
bet, doesn't he, Giroud?
Okay. So Giroud is your answer? Giroud would be incorrect. No Arsenal player scored a hat trick against us that year, but Theo, that's why I include the brace. Theo Walcott scored 2 goals, got the brace against us in 2016.
Yeah. We were shit that year. Oh, no, we weren't that shit because Jurgen has arrived by that time to make us a bit less shit.
Yeah, still wasn't great, but yeah, it was just on the
All right. How about this then? When did Arsenal last win a Premier League game at Anfield?
1948.
What?
1948.
Okay.
I'm joking. I don't. Them in the Premier League, there's not many. Like they haven't won many times in the Premier League era. Not at all.
Yeah. When is the last time Arsenal won a Premier League game at Anfield against?
I'll say 2014. That's my guess. 2014 is my guess.
20. Oh yeah. Oh, what was that game with Van Persie? Scored the 2-1. That was I don't know.
Yeah, I'd go
we battered them.
2012. Or that maybe 12, 13, something like that. The season. I'd go to the last time.
2014, 2013, 2012.
What are you saying?
That we're looking for.
What were you saying then, Anthony, before?
Oh,
yeah, I'm thinking the same as Lee. Yeah, because I remember it's like I remember we battered them. It's like it's either 11 or 12. 2012, Brian. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I'll go with whatever. I'll go with that.
What did you say? 2013?
No, some point in the
haven't
11-12 season, we guess.
Okay, all right. It was 2012 was what we're looking for. 2012.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
2012, you got it. You said 2012. So okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's the 11-12 season. It's good enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Long time ago.
There's a lot of different answers in the chat. People are throwing them out there. KJ got it. KJ. Who was the Arsenal player that scored the opening goal in that 2012 Arsenal victory? Do you remember that?
Oh, the opening goal. I know he scored the last. Maybe
Good player
I'm
too,
gonna
by the way, in my
guess
opinion.
I think maybe Ramsey. Yeah, maybe Ramsey. I'm two players in mind. Ramsey's one, not 100%, but I'll just say Ramsey. Don't know what you guys think.
Okay.
Lee?
Oh no,
Who was in their
No.
team at the time? Did you say one of them scored 2 goals? Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Oh
No, he
god, I
just
think
said
it's
the
Van
opener.
Persie.
There was a game.
Van Persie, I think.
The last time we lost.
Who scored the opener?
The last time we lost to Arsenal, it was 2-0.
okay, who scored the opener?
Who scored the opener?
That long ago. God, I'm trying to remember their players. Was Sanchez one of their players then?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm gonna have to ask you for an answer.
Okay, man, after him.
Walcott.
A Brazilian bloke.
Santi. KJ Santi was the last goal scorer in that game.
Oh, Cazorla. Well, you know, forgot him, mate.
Just go with,
Remember him now.
I'm asking for the opening. goal,
yeah, just
but
go with
I'm
Nalantes,
just-
man.
I'm
Just
just
go with Ramsey. Go with Ramsey.
Ramsey?
Go with
Okay.
Nalantes first.
It was, remember this guy? It was Lucas Podolski.
Oh, Podolski. Right, Podolski. All right, yeah, I'm thinking about the other one. Okay.
All right, let me ask you this then. How many goals has Mohamed Salah scored against Arsenal in his career? How many goals has Mohamed Salah scored in his career? Try to rifle through some of these real quick. What's the number you guys want to throw out there? How many goals
13?
has he scored? 15?
What's say,
13.
JK?
13.
13.
Against Arsenal
Okay.
entire career. I would have said 9. Lee won't know what the question is, by the way. So,
He'll go with whatever we say, Brian.
JK said 13. I've said 9. What are you thinking?
12. He's definitely double
12.
digits.
Yeah, okay.
It's got to be double digits for me. Yeah. So, well, whatever. I'm easy. Whatever answer, whatever you guys want to go with.
12 or 13. 12 or 13, lads. What do you think? Between the two of you, 12 or 13.
We'll go with
Check.
JK's answer. Let's go with that. I think roundabout. Yeah. We'll go with that, I guess.
You happy to stick with 13, JK?
Mhm.
Okay. Is he gone? Can you hear us? JK, we're going with 13.
Yeah.
Good try. I know my microphone trying to get.
Can't really hear him at all. Can you hear him?
I know. My microphone is acting
Can you
weird.
hear
That's
me?
better.
13
No, I
is a
mean,
good,
12 now.
but 11 is the answer that I'm looking for. 11.
I had a funny feeling 11.
Unlucky
Surprising.
13, JK. Unlucky 13. What are you doing
That means you're getting 2 today, then, bro.
Okay.
Unlucky.
I'm gonna get my soundboard in. I'm gonna get it.
Get it in.
11 was what we're looking for. I was going to say real quick though, what was interesting about that stat is that those are all of his 11 goals have come in the Premier League, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. 16 appearances against the Arsenal club, 11 goals, all goals in the Prem. Okay, which Liverpool defender scored in the 4-0 win over Arsenal in 2017? All right, this might be a little bit a rude question.
Brent?
What is the answer? Nobody?
Yeah,
There was no defender?
exactly. I just saw that this one was like trick.
Is it another trick question?
How about tell me who was the player that scored off the bench?
What, in that same game? What, say 4-0 in
4-0,
2017?
2017, August 27th, 2017.
He came off the bench, scored.
Who scored in that game? Off the
Who's
bench?
coming off the bench and scoring? Shaqiri? I don't know. That's my shout. Shaqiri.
Okay.
Is it the game at Arsenal, you mean?
I I don't think
4-0.
it was 4-0. So it's at home.
That was the season we first got Mo on it, 17-18. If that was the August of 17-18. So we had Mo, Salah, Bobby.
Was that when Mane scored his first goal? Was that game?
Nah, that one was
No,
at
that was
Arsenal when he run that on the right and then coming on.
Yeah,
to
that was
left.
the other season. It was previous.
Yeah,
I'll go with Shaqiri off the bench because he didn't start. Maybe Coutinho wasn't fit or something, but I'd go with Shaqiri for someone coming off the bench.
Okay. Shaqiri's a good shout.
I know what Lee. I know what the lads think. No one else has had a shot.
Well, I was thinking maybe Divock.
Yeah, that's what.
That time off the bench. He used to come off the bench a lot, didn't he? But so did Shaqiri.
All right. This is only question 6. I'm going to make sure I can get through the next 1, 2, 3, 5 more questions. All right. It was poppin' locking. Daniel Sturridge was the goalkeeper.
There you go, KJ.
Off the bench. Daniel Sturridge.
Huh?
All right, let me see some. I'll kind of hop around a little bit, so make sure we get through this because I see that we're at 7. We're about 13 minutes away from game time. Okay. I mentioned that Mohamed Salah has 11 goals for against Arsenal. He is tied with which player for the most goals versus Arsenal? Which player is he tied with? For career goals,
Just Premier League or all time?
Premier League. Not all combined or anything like that. Just
Okay, I'm gonna go with Fowler.
Okay, Robbie Fowler. Okay. Any shouts out there? Or you guys want to go? You want to go?
But I don't mean just Premier League goals. I mean it's just Premier League era, yet not all time Liverpool. Not like since 1892. Is it just
I'll give you this
Premier
hint.
League?
Fowler is in the list, and he got 9. So I'm assuming it's. It does. I asked for the most career Premier League goals, but Fowler was in there for 9. So I don't know if he had 9 goals in just the Premier League against them or not, but.
He probably did. He liked Arsenal as an opponent.
Would Stevie have 11?
That's what KJ's saying. KJ's saying Stevie.
Would Stevie have 11?
Probably.
Penalties, maybe.
Over the years, yeah.
I'd have a crack at Stevie.
Is that the consensus? Is that your final answers?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
It would be Bright Eyes, Bobby. Roberto Firmino, 11 goals against Arsenal. Bobby liked the goal against Arsenal.
Bring him back. Bring him back for today.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Let me think. Okay, here's one. Which Liverpool player scored a late equalizer at Anfield in April 2023? Who was the player that scored our equalizer in that Anfield game, April 2023? Now 2 years ago. Any guesses? Adam's going Mane. All right, it's a good shout. Any guesses?
Levante?
I know what soundboard I'm going to get next is. I'm going to get Bueller.
Levante? No. Equalizer 2 years ago. It's only 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was the season where we were rubbish.
Klopp's last season.
2023 will be the season we were rubbish. April 2023.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be the season where we finished 5th.
I think you remember who he was in that one.
I feel like
Mo Salah.
No, I think it was Bobby, wasn't it? Made it 2-2.
Was that one of his 11? Was that one of his 11 goals?
Yeah, we were under.
Yeah, I'm happy with his answer,
guys. In the game, but we come back because there was a challenge that got the crowd up, and he got the equaliser for 2-2.
There,
No,
there you go.
not.
All right, going with Bobby.
No.
Going with Bobby. Hey, I always say when in a pinch, always go with Bobby, and that would be correct. Yay!
Right.
There you go. All right. See, crowd likes it. The audience likes it. Yeah, Bobby got that goal, assisted from the now arch villain of our team, Trent Alexander-Arnold. All right, last question. I had the other questions, but I want to make sure that we're able to allow for everyone to go on. I've already gone over. I was supposed to be out here 15 minutes ago, so I can try to make it downtown. But my last question is, who scored Liverpool's first goal in the 2020 Community Shield versus Arsenal? Who scored Liverpool's first goal in the 2020 Community Shield versus Arsenal? That's the one I have. Next.
Was it?
Who was that scorer?
Taki Minamino. Taki.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll just give it to you. Since we're time, it is Taki. Good player. I miss Taki, actually. I think Taki would have done well with having Endo on the team, having another.
Yeah, it was a good buy for 3 pence or however much it cost.
Go
It's like 5 million, wasn't it?
It
feels like 5 million.
7.5.
Yeah, it was really cheap, but it was a good buy for the price.
Yeah. I definitely have. I'm giving you all. I have one other one, but it's not a big deal. Look, people, we are about 8 minutes away. Yeah, Taki was a good player. I always thought the Taki was good. It was interesting because we could have possibly, there was another player on that team that Taki came from that we possibly could have went for, but we did not. He ended up going to that was because he played on the same team as Holland, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, we left the
Yeti
in the Austrian Alps.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was Leipzig, wasn't it? So it would have to be the German Alps.
No, they were together at Salzburg. They were at Salzburg.
Oh yeah, Salzburg.
Salzburg.
So it was like first one.
Okay. Yeah. 2-2 is your prediction. I got you unscripted. Sports show in the house. Big up. All right. Well, I've given out 4-1. Like I said, I'm hoping that could be the case. I don't want to see Desmond in this place today. But you never know. There's a lot of there's definitely some people out there that have it 3-2. Some have it being a draw. Not many people have it being a blowout. I would say a blowout. 4-1 is somewhat of a blowout or a big win for us at least. I'm hoping that we get that, but we'll see. Anything you guys want to say before we bounce out? Because 5 minutes before game time here, people. 5 minutes.
Enjoy the game, people.
Enjoy the game.
Press the like on the video. That'd be cool.
Nolante, do you want to say anything? Irishman, you want to say something to people?
Yes, enjoy the game. Yeah, enjoy the game. See you all later.
All right. Lee, you want to say something?
Yeah, enjoy the game, everyone. Let's hope we get a good performance is the main thing, and don't give up any cheap goals. Make them earn anything we give them or they get from us.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. Nolante, is there anything you want to say?
No, nothing to say.
No? Nothing to say.
Yeah.
All right.
Straight up, Nolante, wicked.
All right. Big up, Nolante. Big up. All right. Guys.
That's Fozzie, by the way. That's Fozzie's other channel.
What's that?
The unscripted
That's Fozzie.
sports.
Drop the link, bro.
I don't.
Drop the link, bro. That'd be cool. Bless up Sunny as well in the chat.
Yeah, big up, big up. I don't have the link for that. I didn't know that was his other one. All right.
Yeah, he's doing Arsenal on his own channel, but that's his other channel.
Okay.
He's in the Liverpool game on his own channel.
I hope that's not the case. I hope I hope we don't have to resort to Chiesa or Rio maybe for a win against this team, but we'll see. We'll see. We got 4 minutes till kickoff. I'm gonna let you go find your seats. Maybe go back into the pub, or maybe finally get out of the car and maybe go into whatever venue you're about to go to. But big up to everyone. Nice crowd of people here for the Reds roll call. Had over 40 some odd people here. So I was big up to each and every one of you. Hope that you're safe wherever you decide to watch the game. And as always, big up to everyone. Enjoy the game. Up the Reds. We'll have a match reaction, viral match reaction afterwards. Hey, let's get this win, people. Let's get this win. All right. See you soon.